Now, Australian actor Lynne McGranger has been a staple on our screens since she joined the cast of Home and Away back in 1992.
Yes.
I remember the day well.
So I actually do remember the day. For almost 30 years, she's played the iconic Irene Roberts in Summer Bay, and now she's written a book all about it. Lynne, thank you for joining us in Sydney this morning. How are you doing?
I am great. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for having me. It's a real honour to be on your show. Thank you.
Oh.
You're an absolute icon. You know, I'm that Irish person that went to Australia, went straight to the beach, hung around the diner. So when you're out and about, do people must call you Irene sometimes, do they?
Yes, they do a lot. And to be honest, I really like it when people call me Lynne, but then I think they know me. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. I'm used to being called Irene. I love to be called Lynne, but like I say, if somebody goes, "Hi, Lynne," I think, "Oh, God, where do I know you from?" So, you know, it's just one of those things that happens to you when you've been on telly for, you know, nearly half your life.
Yeah, and we were going to say 28 years, and you are acknowledged in Australia as a legend. Like, you are a legend. You're the longest-serving actor in any Australian television show.
Our longest-serving actress.
Actress.
Because Ray Ma... Oh, look at us, fagging away. Ray Ma is the longest-serving actor. It just makes me laugh when you say longest-serving. It sounds like you're going to go criminal. The longest-serving criminal in the history of Australia. So, yeah, Ray's been there, well, you know, since Moses played halfback for Egypt. But I've been there this is my 29th year, and I always use my daughter as a yardstick. She was 20 months old when I started as a guest artist, and now she will be 31 in January.
Wow.
So that's how long I've been on the show.
And it's an amazing thing to have been able and to want to stay in a show for that long. And you've seen so many people come through the doors. Chris Hemsworth, Isla Fisher, you know, Guy Pearce, all these people have gone on to Hollywood careers. Did you ever want to kind of go, OK, I want to see what else is out there? Or did you feel you were really happy doing what you did, considering you've got a worldwide appeal anyway?
Well, because I started in my late 30s on the show, I felt like I'd already done what I wanted to do. I started in the theatre, I did stand-up comedy, I did, you know, a lot of cabaret work and plays and bits of telly, short film, that kind of thing. So to get a gig when you're in your late 30s that just keeps on going and going and going and going, you just go, this is like winning the lottery. You know, it was, I felt really, really blessed. And also I've been able to, good grief. And also I love the hair. The hair is just excellent. I've also, I joined the show because I really wanted to do pantomime. And here we are 28 years down the track, 29 years down the track, and I'm very blessed to say I've probably done panto about 16 or 18 times. And God willing, next year, when we're all over COVID, I might be able to come over and do another one.
Well, I've done panto 27 years on the trot.
Have you?
Yeah.
Doesn't he sound happy about it? 27 years on the trot.
Beat that. Lynne, acting up Me, Myself and Irene, your book that you're on to talk about this morning. You said you never even realised you had a book in you.
I didn't, honestly. So long story short, my manager was approached by the publishers, Echo Publishing, in Australia, and they approached her and said, would Lynne be interested in writing a memoir? We think she's got a good story to tell. And I was like, really? I doubt I'd remember anything. And B, I just felt that there was nothing worth talking about. But of course, they put me together with the lovely Summer Land. This is really her name, by the way. It's not Summer Bay. It's Summer Land. And she is an absolute queen. and she is an author in her own right. And we would Zoom back and forward, and she would, try and get my life into some sort of chronological order, but we didn't want it to be, and then this happened, and then that happened. We didn't want to make it so predictable. But somehow, between the two of us, over lockdown with Zooms and writes and rewrites and more rewrites, the book came about. And I'm really proud of it, because I think, certainly my husband, my partner Paul, had never read it. I didn't want anyone reading it and then going, oh, why don't you do this or why don't you do that, because it would have done my head in. But he has since read it and really enjoyed it. And other friends have read it and gone, you know what, I never knew this about you. And there's highs and lows in it. And I guess I just hope that everyone who reads it is equal parts horrified and delighted.
Well, that's what we want to see. And it feels like we know you anyway, because we've been watching you for so long. The book is called Acting Up, Me, Myself and Irene. Lynne McGranger, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
My pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for having me, and a Merry Christmas to you all.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
I think that's the first time we've been said Merry Christmas
in 4 weeks. We may as well as do it. Oh my God, I just talked to Irene Roberts. I'm so happy. After 8, actor Angus McAnally on reprising his Fight Night role a decade later.
And we chat to the Cork teacher taking over TikTok. And mussels are on the menu in the kitchen. We'll be back after these.